Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the legend of heroes, Trails of Cold Steel. It is a new day. Truly, with this model, it is a new day, a new dawn. If you haven't seen this model of mine yet, and you're curious, I made a little video on my main channel which you might want to check out. But without further ado, I guess we'll just continue on. Honestly, it has been some time. Not gonna lie, I don't remember what happened. I think if I'm not mistaken, we got Ruhr back to normal, I guess. We overthrew Angelica's uncle, something Ragnar, and now we have a stopover day with a bunch of bondage points. So I think it's time to go and bond edge. You know the deal. We do Sara 100%. If you've come this far and you don't know that yet, what the hell are you doing? In any case, let's just head straight to the repair shop. Sara, you are my one ray of hope in this world. Oh my god, you are. Jackass is doing some maintenance on my orbital gun for me. Is that the official name? Is that his real name? Jackass? Oh my god, it is. With a name like that, I wasn't sure what to expect when Elisa introduced me to him. But he seems like he really knows his stuff. I just wish he had a bit more of a refined, dandyish aura about him. Sort of like Gwyn. Then he'd be more my type. Come on, Sara. You know you have feelings for me. I, Rean, am all the man you'll ever need. Anyway, the inside of your head must be a terrifying place to live. Don't judge her, Rean. You are pathetic compared to her. Hee. You have no idea, Rean. All kidding aside, though, you should take this chance to make sure all your gear is in good shape. There's no telling when you'll need to put it through some hard use. Nice. And it always pays to be prepared. Maybe I should take this chance to have a look around here too. I will indeed. Say, would you mind if I hung around here with you until your maintenance is finished up? Oh my god. Get your sword ready. Oh shit. As soon as he's finished with my gun, there's somewhere I want to take you. Oh dear. What is going to happen? As it turned out, that somewhere ended up being the Nortia Highway. What happens in the Nortia Highway stays on the Nortia Highway. Alrighty, I don't think anyone's gonna come barging in and disturbing us all the way out here. Why'd you bring me here in the first place? Didn't this happen in Ymir? You told me not to forget my sword, so I'm guessing it's not a date. Pshaw, you've never been on a Sara date. I know, right? Here we go again. Anyway, I hope you're ready to get all hot and heavy with me as we pour ourselves into no-holds-barred combat training. Oh my god, we will. Are you kidding me? And this time, I'm not going to hold anything back, so you better be ready. I want you to fight me like your life depends on it. Oh my god, I will, Sara. Show me what you've got. I guess you can leave this little excursion one of two ways. Walking with your head held high, or on a stretcher. Here. Let's go, Sara. I don't know what brought this on, but I can see this isn't one of your usual gags. In that case, I accept your challenge. You'll only get my best today. Oh my god, we will. So began their intense battle. True to her word, Sara came at Rean with all the fury of a raging storm. Indeed she did. Despite bringing the best of his skill to bear, he was just barely able to withstand her assaults. How are you so strong? Rean said. I wonder if it's too loud. Maybe not loud enough. Am I too loud? I wonder. So this is what it's like when you're not pulling your punches, huh? Damn straight. The world's not a nice place. It's not a fair place. But I fought tooth and nail for my place in it anyway. The world takes from you too. I've almost lost count of how many irreplaceable things it's taken from me. So many allies, so many friends. I don't even have a homeland to call my own now. Sara. But I did whatever I had to do to keep on living no matter what. And I stand before you now as the sum of all those ugly, painful experiences. Life will knock you down over and over again. But if you rise just one more time, it makes you the victor. That's something I've kept on believing. And seeing you students give it your all has only strengthened that belief. That's why I've decided that everything life has taught me in the school of hard knocks, I'm going to teach you. Not through words or lessons or fancy platitudes, but through battle. Indeed. Then come, Sara. Teach us. I'm ready to learn. You might have gotten the better of me before, but I'm ready for round 2 anytime. They resumed their battle, and the intense training continued. Rean focused everything on the fight, fending off Instructor Sara's onslaught as best he could. And after a long, difficult fight, they panted on the ground. As you can see, pant, yes. Pant, yes. Heh. Looks like neither of us has the energy to go another round. I guess we'll have to call this one a draw. But at the very least, I'd say we got in some good training. Well fought, Rean. You could have, though. All you would have had to do is fire up that power of yours. And you should have. Since, you know, I specifically told you to fight like your life depended on it. But... Hee. Alright. Sara giving us some wise advice. A lot of people are counting on me, and I don't want to let them down. Very Rean-like. Indeed. Indeed. The two stayed and rested for a while to get their strength back, and once they felt better, they walked together back to Ruhr. That's right. My bond with Instructor Sara strengthened. We're almost at the max, I think. Last time, level 5 was the max. Alright, who's next? I'm guessing Laura, right? I guess we'll do Laura, Emma, and Fee? At least? Actually, let's see what the shop has to offer. Customized weapon. What about the shop? No. Nothing too interesting. Could upgrade some. But I don't feel like there's a need right now. So, Laura, what do you have for me? This is my first time seeing Ruhr. I must admit, I'm very impressed. Alright, let's go window shopping. Nothing like shelves full of stuff to take your mind things off, yes? Take your mind things off? By all means. Let's see what this place has to offer. Let's see indeed. An orbital refrigerator. How much does it cost? Maybe I'll consider one when my skill in cooking improves enough to justify the expenditure. Indeed. But then again, you know, it's not like you buy a refrigerator to help you cook. I mean, I guess put your cooking ingredients into the refrigerator sometimes, but still. What's this? The design is rather avant-garde. An orbital vacuum cleaner. Interesting. I guess they're just going around, looking around. Orbital washing machines. By the look of it, you put your clothes in there and it'll wash them for you. Why do you keep pressing the buttons? Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay. There's no way you can break a washing machine by just pressing all the buttons. Literally makes no sense. There's no fucking way. I know I'm nitpicking, I know it's supposed to be like a joke thing, but Jesus Christ, at least make your jokes based on reality. Fortunately for Laura and Rean, the damage was much less severe than it looked, and they were able to repair the orbital washing machine. The employee was understandably furious, but blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. All of us have roles we're good at fulfilling, and for those we aren't, we need to learn to rely on others. Or you could learn to do it yourself. But, they love their whole, teamwork makes the dream work. We cannot do this alone. We have to work together. All of us are one. We'll only reach our true form when we enter each other. Level 5 with Laura, nice. Rush 2. Character notebook added. Alright, who's next? Emma. Where are you? Where are you? Alright, Emma. What are you doing here? What are you just standing here for? This city is so amazing that I almost can't take it all in. It's not that amazing. It's not so much a different city as it is a different world. Nothing is familiar. Guess we're going to take in the sights now. How about I give you a guided tour of the place? I've been here before, so I should at least be able to give you a decent one at least. Not Elise agreed, but still, don't bring up her name, please. We're trying to go on a date with Emma here. Come on. Don't mention another girl's name. What a strange sensation. What's that big structure over there? Well, Emma, that's what we call the big old ding-dong. The big ding-dong tower. The DDT. Orbital generator, apparently. Or that. They provide the energy that this town and its factories need to work. I've heard they have plans to make more of them, too. Or at least they had plans. I'm guessing they've been put on hold till the Rhineford company is fully reorganized again. It's amazing that technology like this actually exists. It's like magic in a way. Except it's not. And you should not confuse it as such. Rean continued to show Emma around the city, focusing primarily on the things one couldn't find anywhere else. Eventually, their tour came to an end and they decided to stop for a rest. Indeed they did. Technology is indeed advancing. A book once said that technology that is beyond the comprehension of the observer is indistinguishable from magic. But if that is the case, where does it leave witches like me? If people develop new technology, it's embraced with open arms, but our equally convenient magic is feared as heretical. That's why we're forced to live in the shadows, hiding both our existence and our powers away from the people. Okay. Alright. Yeah, okay. You don't have to keep telling, you're more than a witch, Emma. You're our class president, our friend, class president and shit. You're part of class 7. Shut the fuck up, Rean. Really? Enough of this fucking class 7 bullshit. Alright? These kids have more to them than just being part of class 7. They're individuals. You're not alone. I don't think anyone else in our class has figured out exactly how to live their life either. Maybe they have. You're just coming up with some bullshit. Alright. Your bond with Emma strengthened. Oh my god, it did. Alright, we have 2 left. I guess we're doing Fee next? Where the fuck's she at? Why is she all the way back there? Let's see, folk. Yo, Fee! Hey! Hey! What you doing here, Fee? Heading back to the ship, Rean? Not yet. He might have been our enemy, but he gave his condolences for our boss's death back at the mine, so it's hard to hate him. Let's spend some time together. Alright. Oh god. Not again. You better not tell me I have to catch this kitten. Mia. He doesn't look too happy. Maybe he's been separated from his mother. Not wearing a collar, so I'm guessing he's a stray. Oh no. This happens every time. Kitten in hand, Rean and Fee started walking around the city, trying to find where the kitten's mother could be. This is like the 4th time when we've had to find a kitten, or cat, or whatnot. Granted, we're not doing it actively, like manually, but still. The kitten being a stray, they assumed that finding his mother wasn't going to be an easy task, and they were completely right. Rean and Fee asked everyone they could, even Celine, and searched for the missing mother cat with every fiber of their being. In the end, they didn't find jack shit. Over there. Mew mew. Meow. Indeed. Carrying him around reminded me of something that happened the day the boss died. Just before he fell in battle, too. What happened? We wanted to watch the battle between him and the Red Constellation's leader, so we set up camp nearby. All of a sudden, a Jaeger wandered into our camp. Girl about my age. Another Jaeger that young? Maybe a year older than me, I don't know. She'd come from the Red Constellation's camp on the other side of the battlefield. All because she was chasing a stray cat. Hold on, she wandered into enemy camp just before a battle? That seems like an incredibly bad idea. What happened? Oh, we didn't attack her or anything. They weren't exactly in the mood to start anything with us at this point. Either. The two of us just talked while she played with the cat. Wow, I can hardly imagine having a casual conversation with an enemy just before your leaders fight to the death. It's also kind of depressing to think that there are other Jaegers your age out there too. I guess we're not exactly rare. But she was really strong. Strong enough to lead a whole battalion in their corps. It was like she lived to be out in the battlefield and killing. Loved fighting as much as anyone I've ever seen. She was more man-eating tiger than girl. People tend to paint all Jaegers with the same brush. But the more I talk to you, the more I realize how different they all are. I wonder if this is a character that's gonna be built up. Eh? Like potentially after, you know, he settles things with I don't remember what their names were. Those other two guys, right? I wonder if this girl might be like the next part of the story, I guess. Still got room to improve. Indeed we do. Now, their conversation at an end, they watch the two cats scurry off into the distance. Bond with Fee strengthened. Almost level 5. Almost. Alright, who's next? What? We have one left. Only one. And we have Toa. And bear in mind, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think any of the boys are that interesting, really. I'm not gonna lie, I don't have any other characters that I really like. If that makes sense. I think Sara, Laura, Emma, and Fee are like the best characters. Other than those four, I don't really care who I go for in terms of bonding. You know what? I think for a long time we have shat on Machias. So I think we'll give him one chance, or at least a chance in this game. In this game to, I don't know, maybe change our mind. But we'll see. Let's bond with Machias. Yike. I know. Don't misunderstand. I fully understand what I'm doing here. But, you know, sometimes you gotta Sacrifice yourself for the greater good. And I don't want to seem like I'm an asshole for never giving Matthias a chance. These babies, they're a new kind of toy that we're developing. We're calling them Orbital remote-controlled cars. They're basically little cars that run on orbital power that you can drive around with these radio frequency control devices. With things settling down here in Ruhr, we're off to test our new and improved ones all around town. Okay, so he's into cars. What, we're racing? Can we actually race? Or is it gonna be like a cutscene thing? Okay. Their cars left the starting line and the race of the century began. The three of them chased furiously after their cars, struggling to adjust to the unfamiliar controls. And as they finally neared the finish line, Jesus and Matthias hit their competitive peak, each one desperate to claim victory. Kneel before me, fool. Impossible. And they crashed. And Rean won. Of course he did. In first place, Rean Schwarzer. It was a neck-and-neck race. But once they crashed their cars, Jesus and Matthias didn't stand the chance. The race complete, Jesus went back to whatever he was doing and the researchers skipped off gleefully to the institute. Just another reason to fight for peace. Yeah, honestly, that was just kind of boring. In any case, that is it, I guess. We increased our bond with Matthias for some reason. Who knows? I guess now we can continue. So we'll just head... Wait, let's go to the Jackass repair shop. Okay, fuck off. Didn't want to talk to you. Trade. Huh. Okay, so this is the trading place. Abyss Shadow. Speed plus 20. Prevents death blows, delay and vanish. Art handbook, skill handbook, body handbook. This could be really good for like fee. Prevents delay. HP 2000, EPU 200, strength 20, defense 20. Jesus. Fighter badge, warrior badge. I mean, there's a lot of things we could, like, put together, I guess. The thing is, I don't really want to build any of these quartz if we don't need to. We can still use quartz to upgrade slots and stuff. Let's go to the RF store. I think we checked this, right? Modify orbment, quartz. What do we have here? Don't have too much. I'm not really too sure. You'll have some Sepith mass. I guess we can exchange that. For some mirror. I mean, I guess we're just good to go. I don't see why not. Let's just head to the Aurora Airport. And, peace out. Back to the courageous. Back to the courageous, my friends. Back to the courageous. But first, we save. Should I go and check on Valamar in the hold? Board the courageous. Oh, boarding the courageous already, Rean? Who the fuck are these two? Oh, hey, you two. Yeah, I just got something I need to do inside. But man, am I glad you two found each other. Oh, it's Linda. And Vivi. Meanwhile, you've still got me in my role as the ship's designated sexiness officer. I don't think that's a role, my friend. Alright, so we got 2 more aboard. So why not? Okay, time to go and see Valamar. Bum 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 bum.
Well done!
Well done.
Oh, okay.
Now, Valamar, how are you doing?
Greetings, my lady.
How are you feeling, Valamar? The battle yesterday must have been pretty hard on you.
I am fine. The damage to my armor and lost mana have largely recovered. I expect to be in peak condition before our next battle.
That's good to hear. Just listening to you talk, you really have changed since we first met.
No, he hasn't.
You seem to be talking a little more like a human now.
Is that so? That would suggest that my memory is slowly recovering.
What's that now?
The part of me in which memories are stored appears to be damaged. I have very few memories of the past, such as why I was sealed within the old schoolhouse to begin with. This includes my memories of language. Thus far, I have had to rely on the preset bare minimum of speech functionality. However, thanks in great part to your assistance, my speech functionality is slowly beginning to restore itself.
Interesting.
Does that mean that your memories of the past are starting to return too?
It is an indistinct memory, as if clouded by white noise. I seem to recall someone burdened by a great sadness, much like yourself.
That obvious, huh? I look that burdened to you? Someone died right before my eyes, and I was powerless to stop them.
Are you telling me that in this whole story so far, we have, or rather Rean has not seen anyone die yet? I mean, you kill monsters all the time.
But the more I think about it, the more I realize that I might have been able to stop it from happening. And that regret's like a thorn stabbing into my heart. Was the person in your memory able to move past their burdens?
I am unable to find any memories that answer that question. However, I believe that your sense of regret is an entirely natural process for humans. Is that not the case?
Well, yeah, I guess.
Give thought to what you would do differently if confronted by the same situation again.
There's nothing you could have done differently. That's the whole point.
If I can aid you, I shall.
Yeah, you're right. I can't undo the past, but I can at least make sure I don't make the same mistake a second time.
You didn't make a mistake. That's the whole point.
Perhaps considering how to do that is the best thing that I can do right now. Thanks, Valamar. I feel a little better after talking to you.
Then all is well. I am afraid I must return to sleep. Should you require my aid again, you need only to call my name.
I need to keep on getting stronger. Strong enough that I can protect the people around me. The ship's maintenance is probably almost done now. Maybe I should take a nap or something while I wait for the others to get here?
Sarah? Sarah?
Yes,
Sarah?
this is Rean
Sarah?
Schwarzer speaking.
Sarah?
Hey there, Rean.
Sarah?
George
Shit.
here. Do you have a minute?
George, is something wrong?
Well, I'm over at the Ruhr Institute of Technology at the moment,
God damn it, George, I was waiting for a Sarah call.
and an acquaintance of mine here has a pretty interesting proposal regarding your Divine Knight. How soon do you think you can come over?
A proposal? Who is
Sword?
this acquaintance
Sword?
of yours?
Do we get a sword?
Well, it's the Institute's president, actually.
Big sword,
Professor
please?
Schmidt, the Empire's foremost orbital researcher.
Big katana sword, please? I could really use a katana sword, please? I like a big katana sword. Give me big sword katana, please. Please, sword katana? Now? Yes? Ruhr Institute of Technology. Technology. Who the fuck is this guy? Do you have a soul? Because you need a soul to understand martial arts. And to understand that I need a katana, big robot, big katana. I want a katana, I want a big katana. I certainly wasn't expecting the pilot of that Ashen Knight to only be a boy. Putting that aside, is it true? Were you the one responsible for developing the Panzersoldat? It is. Duke Cayenne made the request and I agreed to it. I used the ancient robot Ordine and society's archaisms as a reference point, and then designed a frame that could be mass-produced even with the Reinford Company's technological capabilities. Afterward, I drew up plans for several models and oversaw the completion of a Draken prototype a few months back. What do you ask? Do you have any idea what you've done? Oh my god, do you have any idea what you've done? He develops whatever catches his interest, loses himself in it until he's done. To hell with the consequences. The railway guns in the Gorelia Fortress, the orbital wave jamming device in Nord, were both designed by him too. Him too, yes. Unbelievable. Bah, an engineer who doesn't strive to satisfy his intellectual curiosity is a sad sight of an engineer. We just design things. It's up to their users to decide what to do with them. Alright, get to the point now. Big katana sword. Please. Yes, you know, getting a new weapon for Valamar. Of course. We need a new weapon
And if
for
I might be
Valamar.
so bold as to offer a word of advice, get Valamar a better sword, one like yours. If you think you're such hot stuff you can beat me without your 8 leaves training, you're in for a world of hurt.
Correct choice of armaments is indeed paramount. Selecting one the Awakener is well suited to will increase combat efficiency exponentially.
He says you want a weapon capable of fighting on equal terms with the Azure Knight. I'm open to the possibility of designing something for you. You'd make a weapon for Valamar? Zemirian ore. Ring any bells? You used that to make weapons for us before, didn't you, George? You know of it. Saves me the effort of explaining it then. An extremely rare ore found here in Zemuria. It's an astonishingly strong metal, material that possesses a mysterious radiance within it. And what's more, as I learned while developing the soldats, the frames of the Divine Knights are made up of that very ore. Your Ashen Knight included. I had no idea. The double saber Ordine uses, appears to be made of it too. To make one, however, you're going to need vast quantities of the ore. It was only recently discovered how to refine the ore at all, but processing it will be immensely difficult. But bring me the materials and I'll be willing to assist you. The concept of a weapon that can compete against Divine Knights is of great interest to me. Alright, so where do we find this ore? We don't exactly have a diamond pickaxe to go mining with. The advice Rean received on forging a new weapon for Valamar came from a surprising source, but they could not have asked for better. After politely excusing themselves, Rean and George left the Institute to reunite with the rest of the crew. And once the maintenance was declared complete, they boarded the Courageous and departed from Ruhr. The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel. Wednesday, Thursday, touring Erebonia 3. Wait. Angelica on the wheel? I have to tell you, I'm impressed. I was expecting this beauty of a ship to be on the feisty side, but she's a real sweet girl. Looks like you won't be needing me around any longer if you're this good with her. Heh, why thank you. I hereby accept the positions of Chief Helmsman and Courageous Second-in-Command. General LeQuinn and Brigadier General Baudius are out there and claiming one victory after another. And then there's your brother, Jesus. He's a brilliant leader and it shows. We have our work cut out for us with all these big enemies. Let's make every moment count. It's only going to help if we happen to find enough Zemirian ore to make the weapon. How we're going to get stuff that rare is beyond me, though. You said that Valamar himself is made of that ore, did you not? You wouldn't happen to have any ideas, Emma? I'm afraid the Hexen clan knows very little concerning the creation of the Divine Knights. I mean, we have to go back to those temples, right? At some point? I would imagine there's more in those temples behind those doors. And we can probably use the ore. I know the term from old stories like anyone else. I know where you can get enough, but only if you're willing to overcome some very difficult trials to obtain it. You do? Really? What do I have to gain by lying? Fucking called it! You're aware of those strange ruins scattered all over the country, right? Fucking called it! Easy! Those are the ones. They're called spirit shrines. They were built on top of septim veins long ago by the gnomes. To encourage the formation of massive Zemirian ore crystals. Those crystals were in turn used to create the Divine Knights. So, if there's any place in Erebonia to start looking for vast amounts you need, it's there. I had no idea. Why didn't you tell us this before now? Am I supposed to be a mind reader? It wasn't exactly relevant until now, so why bring it up? Alright. I guess we're going through the shrines now. But the last time we went to them, the doors were locked. With the discussion coming to an end, their destination had been decided. Oh my god, more fucking tasks. Gone air. So here's the deal. An airliner got hijacked mid-trip and went missing. We managed to track it to the Isengard range. Right now, the hostages are still inside, so we're gonna rescue them. It's gonna be tough given that the hijackers are armed, but that's where you and the Creatures come in. Okay. LeBlanc? What the hell is he doing? Dearest ladies and gentlemen, I have taken the liberty of calling upon you for a request of my own, unbeknownst to my worthy rival. I have left a letter in the location indicated by the Blue Cross. I think you'll find it very well worth your while to read it. Phantom Thief be. Bruisin' for a bruisin'. Imagine Jesus Alberea weeping for the safety of his province, his people, as they're chased through the streets by a ravaging monster. Surely you would not let such a dire scene come to pass, would you? The battle is set, and the North Croydon Highway awaits. Alright. It is temporarily not possible to remove Fee from the party. Nice. Alright, Sara, obviously. Emma, obviously. And then we'll put these two in as well. I guess. Confirm. Wait, does she also have a quest? Well, we'll save. Maybe jump to the shops? Maybe check the weapon shop? We do have a new weapon. I think we're gonna buy this new weapon. Give everyone their new weapons. Alright, what else we got? What's in here? White beast flesh. White stuff. There's always white stuff. We could go and play some cards, I think. But... oh, Angelica. George, I need... I don't want to talk to you, George. God damn it, George. Give me... access to my fucking orbment modification. Tora Ichimonji. Black Maria. What if I augment? Okay. I guess we might upgrade V's stuff. Or perhaps Emma. And we'll do Fee. Good. Very good. I also wanted to check her. Do we have any X-orbs? No. Can we make some X-orbs? Oh. We have to give stuff up? And you material? I don't think so. Nah, mate. Not even close. Alright. We're good to go. Let us head out for some side quests.